Hi, Robert.
Hi, I'm Robert, Vice President of the company, and I'm doing a bunch of different guitars, some of the special inlays. So these guitars are all custom ordered by people all over the United States. So we have a classical guitar with this kind of rosette on it, which is all handmade. And it starts out with little pieces of wood like this. They're all glued together to form this piece, and this is about the length of this. And then they're sliced to become like this, and then they're inlaid into sections around the sound hole. And then with the strips that you see here, all colored woods go around the mosaic, makes it a full rosette. All handmade, all dyed wood here, all custom. This one here I'm making for a person who wants a jazz fusion. This one's going to have two chili pepper sound holes. It's going to have a very similar to this design here, and the Mexico Zia with the Pueblos, 18 karat gold rolls, natural turquoise. It looks like this. This is a rock of turquoise, and then it's cut and then made into little Pueblos, and then the gold goes in here. A lot of times we use a lot of shell, the abalone shell, which is this part here. The abalone shell comes like this, and then we cut them and make the inlays out of the shell, which is like, for example, there's one here that's already done, which looks like this. This is with a shell instead of the mosaic, so we put the shell in there. Another custom guitar. These two are requintos, are for players who sing and play guitar. They're a smaller instrument, so they're tuned a quarter of an octave higher. As far as this is concerned, it's going to have the shell rings on it too, so we're going to put shell rings instead of just wood, and also the same with this one here. This sides here, they're already bent, and what we do with this sides is first we cut them like this. So you can see this pattern here. This is the size of a guitar. We mark them, and then we put this in water, and then we freehand bend them. So we use a pattern just to follow the sides. Once it's bent, then it goes to the top. This is for this top here. And of course, you already know a little bit about the neck. So the necks are made out of 2 pieces of wood. So this is the neck already being shaped. And again, it's custom made, so this neck will be made for the customer himself. And the neck is 3 pieces. That's where you see the line here. That's just the headstock. The long part is the neck, and this part is the heel. The heel goes part inside of the instrument too, so it kind of locks everything together so it doesn't buckle or warp in any way. The fingerboard will go on top of here. The top will go kind of like this, and then the sides will go on it. After the sides, then we put the back on it. The back is going to be made out of rosewood, just like the sides. So you rosewood back. So this is the back for that particular one that we're looking at, which is this one here. And it's a 2-piece back again with the herringbone in the center and a little bit of holly, which makes it the white color. Holly is a wood that grows in Texas. It's naturally white, and that's what we make the rosettes out of, and that's what we make all the white trim on the guitars. Okay, this is a flamenco guitar. This is going to be a special made instrument. Again, it's got the bear claw top. That's why it has a lot of markings all over it. I don't know if you can see it with that, but you can see kind of a lot of markings on it. This is the bear claw. This is going to be a flamenco style. So this is a whole different kind of pattern, and that's made with a lot of little sticks glued together. Sort of like this. And then it'll be cut into little strips, and there's your colors right there. And then this is going to be inlaid into one going the other way and one going reverse, so it makes it into little arrows. Okay, flamenco. Okay, after all this is done, after the sides are on it, the back's on it, then the whole body is actually sanded, and then we put the trim on it. The trim is always the rosewood trim with holly on it, which looks similar to, looks like this, sort of. This is already glued together with the white and black. So this is the binding. This go around the guitar, and it'll be glued in there with a 100-foot of rope. That's why we have a lot of ropes here. Those ropes will be tied around the guitar so we can, keep this together. We don't use clamps or anything like that, but the ropes will really keep it nice and tight. So once that is done, then of course it's scraped and then sanded, and then we take them to the spray booth and we make special finishes like different colors, like an orange, like an amber, just whatever people want as far as the colors on their instruments, because everything's custom made, so we want to make sure that everybody gets what they want.